Welcome everyone, my name's Ali. Today I have a big, fat fail of a gameplay. It's a fail, but it's also one of my best gameplays I've ever actually had on Advanced Warfare. I'll explain what's going on. Unfortunately, it's not a live commentary. This was, I believe, my third game on this account, and I just wasn't set up to live commentate. So I'll explain what's going on. Weird glitch at the beginning there. I tried to jump onto the roof, and suddenly I'm inside. No idea what happened right there, but hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, fantastic weekend. What you're seeing here is one of my very first games on one of my PlayStation Network accounts. So, for those guys that don't know, my very first console was a PlayStation 3, aside from like the Wii and the GameCube. And when I got the PlayStation 3, I made my XX Ali AXX account. And then I also bought an Xbox, because the Call of Duty DLC came out earlier on Xbox. And I got the gamer tag OMG It's Ali A. And then, I think about a year ago or so, I suddenly thought, I wonder if I could get hold of the OMG It's Ali A gamer tag on PlayStation, or the PlayStation Network account, and someone had already taken it. I was like, damn, that sucks. So if you see someone using that account on PlayStation, it's not me. So what I decided to do was actually reverse the name. So I wrote out OMG It's Ali A in reverse, and started using that account, mucked around a bit last year on Black Ops 2 and just random games as an account where people probably wouldn't recognize me, because at a glance, like, OMG It's Ali A backwards is not very easy to recognize. And I've been playing on my Ali A account and been recognized a lot on Advanced Warfare, so I was like, oh, you know what, I've still got my other account. And on PlayStation, any accounts can go online as long as you've got one PlayStation Plus subscription, which I did. So I jumped online, and this was recorded, I think, like a month ago or so. And the first game I did really, really well. Second game I did really, really well, despite the fact I was using the default weapons and the default loadout. And then this game happened, which I said, I believe is my third game. Now, everyone's really low levels, including myself, so it's almost impossible to judge, like, whether or not players were good. Obviously, the players in this lobby weren't amazing, but hey, I had a great game, and it really, really paid off. Unfortunately, didn't quite get that KEM, but you'll see just how close I was to getting it, and also my final score, because it was a long, long game. I got a lot of kills in this game, so you definitely want to stick around to see exactly how well I did. We're already on a 15 gun streak here, doing really well, using that bow. And having a lot of fun. As I said, unfortunately, it wasn't live commentated because it was one of my very first games on the accounts. And there were certainly some hairy moments where I managed to make smart plays and come out on top, where if I wasn't clever, I easily could have died. So it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. So on this account, after ranking up a little bit, I believe I got a supply drop at the beginning of this gameplay. I opened up some of the supply drops and actually got some really good elite weapons. A lot of the elite weapons you see in my videos are on this account. So that's why I've stuck to this account, because unfortunately you can't transfer weapons. I think it would honestly be awesome if you could do like a trading system in Advanced Warfare, because I've seen you guys tweet me having like duplicate elite weapons I don't have. I think I've had a few duplicate weapons that have been fantastic, and that was a close gunfight. Wow. So it'd be fantastic to be able to trade between your friends and, you know, anyone basically that you had added on your account. But unfortunately, that isn't the case. Another thing that was sort of going around as an idea was the fact that you could actually buy supply drops, but I think generally people are kind of against that. I mean, the cool point of playing Advanced Warfare for me, honestly, I just play just to hopefully get a supply drop, so that the supply drops add up. And yesterday I put up a video, my very first supply drop, I guess you could call it like unboxing video. And it was a load of fun to record, because I sort of get to experience whatever I get inside the crates with you guys. And that video has like 60,000 likes in like under 24 hours of it going up. So if you have watched it, thank you. If not, I'll leave it linked down below in the description. I'm already basically racking up all of the supply drops. You can only hold 3 at a time, and going to be recording for another episode of that. So thank you guys for the support. And something that I've been trying to do recently is just try and do different things and try to not do too much repetitive stuff. I hate sort of, you know, putting out the same content over and over and over. So be it a live commentary, I'll try and mix up the live commentary so it's not like 5 in a row in 1 week. I'll try and do maybe a best class setup video, maybe a different game thrown in there as well. And something I've been absolutely loving doing has been the GTA 5 funny moments. I've only done about 3 or 4 so far. This part is where things get really hairy. Like, I pretty much should have died there. I just ran for my life and was one shot, and easily, like, if one more bullet had come from any direction, it would have killed me. Luckily, I surprised this guy as I jumped around the corner, and I freaking died. 5 minutes into the gameplay, I just got honestly completely surrounded. I tried to rush out of the situation and died in a 29 gun streak. And then look, I died straight away. I mean, that just shows you what Call of Duty is like. You can be beasting it one moment and then just, you know, sudden turn of events and the other guys can have one up on you. I literally put enough bullets into the player on that 29 gun streak to be about 1 or 2 bullets away to getting the 30 gun streak, but I freaking failed, man. I'm sorry, but the gameplay continues and I get a lot of kills in this game, so I thought I'd continue playing it as well. And as I was saying, just before I got that terrible fail of a DNA bomb, GTA 5 is a load of fun to play, but in the way that I'm making the videos now, it means I'm playing for maybe like half an hour, and cutting that down to like 5 to 10 minutes, and that editing takes like probably 5 hours of non-stop editing. So I like to go into that with a good idea of what I'm going to do for a video, record it, edit it. So you guys have been loving them. Like, all of those videos have like well over 1 million views, and I'm always looking out to do more of them, so look out for it. But they take a long time to record. That's why there hasn't been any in a while. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you for all of your support on my videos. I know that I'm like a Call of Duty focused channel, and that's always in the back of my head whenever I'm making videos. So if I'm ever playing a different game or doing something slightly different, I always try and make it as enjoyable as possible to watch. And, you know, always have in the back of my mind that because it isn't Call of Duty and maybe it's something different, that I'm going to try and make it either similar sort of structure to my other videos or just try and make it as fun as possible. So we played, let's see, Battlefield 4. I had a load of fun playing that this week. The Crew, GTA 5, even random like mobile games that I found and you guys have linked me, which has just been awesome. So as always, guys, really appreciate it. What would be great to know from you guys is what you're thinking of Advanced Warfare so far. It's come out almost 2 months now, I believe. Yeah, 2 months. So you guys have probably been playing it quite a lot. And I've been really enjoying it. I've been playing predominantly on the PlayStation 4 just because personally, I love the controller. Like, that's just my favorite thing. Like, the PlayStation 4 controller is what I really enjoy. That's why I'm sticking on the PlayStation 4 generally. But then I've also got my Xbox One set up for when the DLC comes out and stuff. So I've got lots of accounts. I jump between everything. Just depends what I'm feeling, what my friends are playing, basically. And that's what I always recommend for your favorite console, is if you're wondering between the PlayStation and Xbox, just go with what your friends have, basically. That's the best idea, because predominantly you're probably going to be playing these games with your buddies. So that's what I would always recommend. Let me know what rank you are, what prestige you're at, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have been beasting and feasting it. I don't know, have I seen anyone that's been I don't think I've seen any legit prestige masters so far. I mean, hey, the game's only been out for like 2 months, so you wouldn't expect too many people that are prestige masters, but it is there to be reached, and 10 prestiges is not bad. I like the ranking up in this game. They've done a good job, and all the prestige symbols look really cool. And all honestly, the only thing I don't like, one of the things I don't like, is the fact that the camos are really plain and almost boring. The only ones that are good are the DLC camos. I'm not sure it's been done on purpose to make the DLC camos look more attractive, but the general camos in this game are not really worth going for unless you're looking at, I guess, gold or royalty. Then those two, alright, they're pretty damn sick. They are pretty damn sick, and royalty is definitely worth aiming for. As I said a few days ago, the ranked playlist has kicked off with its first official league, and at the end of that placing, you're going to be able to get yourself, as I turn on that girl horrifically, I feel sorry for what she had to experience there. You can get yourself some really cool armor. I did a video on that earlier this week, and some of you guys have been suggesting I do a ranked play series. Now, I think I may give it a go. I'd have to grab some friends and 3 other YouTubers to play together, but obviously in those videos, like, I wouldn't be playing with like a 10 KD. Another guy gets absolutely destroyed. I wouldn't be playing with like 10 KDs and stuff. Like, this would be try hard panties on, 4v4, communicating with my team, and if you got even like a 2 KD, you're doing a fantastic job. So who knows, if you guys are interested in that, then maybe I'll do it. But guys, it's going to round up the gameplay. I haven't done a commentary like this in absolutely ages, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. DNA bomb fail, unfortunately, but the final score, I believe, was 51-4. So over 50 kills in TDM. That means I got over 2/3 of the kills, and over a 10 KD. It was a pretty damn crazy game to get 3rd game on this account. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you missed out any recent videos, definitely check them out. Hopefully you guys are going to get an awesome start to 2015. I'm hopefully going to be doing another Q&A soon as well. So stay tuned over on my Twitter account, because that's where I'm going to be asking the questions. But thank you so much for watching. Terrible fail, and I'll see you guys on another video.